how would you solve this? What are you going to start with? So start with what's in the parentheses. I would write it like this. And then the way I did before, you can actually do this. Separate it into powers of 10 and handle them separately. I'm going to handle the numerical part. They're really both of them are numerical values, but I'm going to go 1.7 divided by 2.63. So the numerical part so far that is 0.646387, and I'll just stop there. What is the power of 10 going to become?
10 to the power of 1.
Yeah. Do y'all know how to do that?
You just subtract it.
Yeah. So if I move this up to the top, it changes the sign. Leaves a 1 behind. And then it's just 6 minus 5. So it's times 10 to the 1. 2 significant figures, 3 significant figures. This was multiplication division, so it's really just those two that are significant. I think the rules tell you to keep all the digits that your calculator gives you. I think keeping 4 is going to be plenty. It'll come out the same way. But, so now what I've got here is those are my significant figures, plus this. So what is my answer going to be? How many significant figures? 2. You said 2. I'm only keeping all these digits to make sure the calculation comes out as accurately as it can. 646,387 plus 7.33. Calculator says but I'm only keeping 2 significant figures. There's 2 and there's 3. So it's that, and I guess we're at 7. Well, it's 8.0. That's the answer. Because the 7 rounds the 9. 7 will round the 9 up. You guys okay?
What did you do for 10 for 1? What was that for 6?
The 10 to the 1, oh, I forgot the 10 to the 1. Thank you. Now, if it didn't say anything about standard scientific notation, you could leave it like that. Because it's very easy, I would probably just write 80 if it was me. If I was recording it for myself, I'd probably just do 80. But this is 100% correct, and this is 100% correct. This one is just in standard scientific notation, and we just happen to land in standard scientific notation. You guys okay with that? Do another one. Still on 52. What else we got? Start in the parentheses, I'm going to go 568.99 minus 232.1. All right, the calculator says all right, are we good here? Got 1 after the decimal and 2 after the decimal, so I need to fix this. So those are my significant figures. 1 after the decimal. The 9 will round an 8 up to a 9. You with me? Addition, subtraction. Now we just ended up with 4 significant figures here. We have 2 here. So our answer needs to be what?
266.
Now we're doing multiplication division. Now we'll look at how many significant figures are there. 6.9 divided by 5.3. My calculator says oh, I did that wrong. Did y'all tell me? What was this number? Was this a 9?
Yeah, yes.
When I asked y'all if that's okay, and y'all said yes, or is it because you were following the correct rules and I wasn't? Yeah, what we should have done is underline that to remind us that those are the significant figures, but we should have kept that extra digit. So I already messed up. So now, I'm going to do the division with that extra 9 up there. 336.89 divided by 5.3. This needs to be, that's 4 significant figures and that's 2, so that. Everybody okay? One more. Okay, nothing after the decimal, nothing after the decimal, 1 after the decimal. 9443 plus 45 minus 9.9. Okay. Those are the significant digits, and I'm still going to keep that 1. I'm going to ignore the 10 to the 5 right now and go times 8.1. So this much gives me it's 2 significant figures, so it's that because of these 2.
Could you go ahead and round that, or would you just wait till you finish the problem to make that? Because it would go to 77, right?
You mean round this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
So the 7 rounds the 6 up, so it's 7, 7, and then we've got to put zeros here. No decimal. Could leave it like that, but since it looks like somebody tried to put it in standard scientific notation, we're suggesting that these are significant even without putting the decimal there, I think, because somebody's going to think it's in scientific notation. If I've completed this to scientific notation, let me show you this trick. I haven't been turning my final answers into scientific notation, so I haven't shown you this. Is that on camera? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 to the negative 4 times 10 to the 4 is what? 10 to the 0, which is 1. So I hadn't changed the value of this by doing that. As long as I do it by 10 to the negative 4 and 10 to the 4, I'm good. What I'm going to do is rearrange these so that 10 to the negative 4 is here. The 10 to the 5 is here. So I just swapped these two, which I'm allowed to do with algebra. Now I'm going to apply this 10 to the negative 4 over here. But this time I'm going to drop the zeros because they're not supposed to be there. And then I have this left times 10 to the 9. So those two went into that. And then I have this left, 10 to the 9. And there it is in scientific notation, standard scientific notation. You guys follow that? Was that too tricky? I need to do more problems where I stop at the end and go, okay, I have to put this in scientific notation. But I haven't given you guys enough examples of those. But I think we'll stop there. If you guys need help, get help. Meet with me.